All right, Lancers fans, out of the 63 total games played this past season, we narrowed it down to 10 moments. After weeks of voting and over 1,100 total votes, the results are finally in. Let's take a look at the top 10 from this past season. We start with number 10, Michael Bigglebach. He scored his first USHL goal back on February 28th, and it came with just over 90 seconds left in the third period with the teams tied at 3.
Bigglebach to the center blue line. Bigglebach, he scores! 4-3! 1:20 left in the game!
Number 9 takes us back in a span of just under a month as the Lancers won 9 straight games and moved all the way up the Western Conference standings to within 1 point out of first place behind the Sioux City Musketeers. Coming in at 8, a 14-game point scoring streak by Louis Rowe. He assisted or scored in 14 straight and shortly after earned a commitment to Arizona State University. The point streak went from November 21st all the way until January 3rd. 4 hat tricks by 4 different players was voted in at number 7. Jacob Forsbacke-Carlson on November 26th against Waterloo. Shane Gersich on the 24th of January against Lincoln. Nick Rivera in Fargo on March 20th. And finally, Louis Rowe also in Fargo, but on April 4th. Number 6 was a breakout game for the Omaha Lancers and their first win inside Ralston Arena. Omaha put in 10 goals against the Waterloo Blackhawks. Jacob Forsbacke-Carlson with the hat trick, while Anthony Angelo and Nick Rivera each scored a pair of goals. Steven Spinner, Brian Williams, and Jake Gingell also scored in the win. The comeback on New Year's Eve is number 5, trailing the top team in the league at the time, the Sioux City Musketeers. Omaha scored 3 straight goals, including the game-tying goal late in regulation to force overtime and eventually a shootout. In the shootout, Zach Driscoll got the final stop to secure a 4-3 win at Tyson Event Center. At 4, Omaha hosted another top team in the league, this time Youngstown, who rode a record-setting 17-game win streak on March 27th into Ralston Arena, but Omaha would put a halt to that with a 4-2 victory over the eventual Anderson Cup champions. Ryan Donato picked up a pair of goals, while Steven Spinner and Anthony Angelo also tallied in the victory. The first USHL shutout for Chris Oldham was voted on as number 3. Omaha hit the road right before Christmas and paid a visit to U.S. Cellular Coliseum in Bloomington, Illinois. Jimmy Schultz and Jake Henderson each scored for the Lancers, while Chris Oldham denied all 35 shots he faced from the Thunder for a 4-2 victory and his first USHL shutout. Top moment number 2 goes back to February 14th as the Lancers hosted Des Moines on Pink in the Rink night, and this game would go to overtime.
The defense, bottom of the right circle, trailing Joyo, score! This one's over!
Finally, the top moment of the year with 49% of the votes by you, the fans, is Teddy Bear Toss Night right before Christmas. Drew Best scored the goal against Lincoln, which brought thousands of teddy bears onto the ice for charity.
Netted that one off a skate of Wyatt Kelnick and into the corner. Now another one, a backhander, scores! And here come the Bears.
Omaha would go on to win the game against Lincoln 5-3. Those are the top 10 moments as voted on by you, the fans, for the 2014-15 season. Please stay tuned all summer long as we will have plenty of fun activities and contests going on as we get set for the 30th anniversary season of Lancers hockey.